Oh man, here we go. We are live. It's Venom 2 million live. I'm live. Did you hear me say live? Gonna wait for people to come in here, guys. Gonna wait. Um, guys? How am I talking to anybody if no one is here? First, I need to share it, right? I need to share it for those of you watching when this is recorded and not live. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. How are you doing? I'm Venom 2 million in case you didn't know. We got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. I'm talking about a whole bunch of stuff. Guys, let me tell y'all all the information that's been happening. You already know what's been going on. But I'm about to give y'all some inside information because I have some. Or do I? I can't legally say if I have inside information. But I can say that I've been hearing a lot of people talk and say different things and panic over different things and it's been very funny. It's been very funny sitting back, reading people's comments, hearing what people have to say, um, and having people, just kind of freak out a little bit. It's been interesting seeing the people freak out. Everybody freak out. Yesterday we got some good trailer. We got a good trailer. Talking about we got that Spider-Man Homecoming trailer too. The second trailer of it, and it was cool. I really enjoyed it. We may talk a little bit about it, but we don't necessarily need to because I'm not doing no breakdown or no trailer. You can see it. Yes, Spider-Man is in it. Yes, the trailer gave away quite a little bit. So yeah. I like the trailer though. I thought it was dope. Now on to the big thing. Amy Pascal. Maybe I should wait, actually. I'm going to wait a little bit more. Just wait a little bit longer to get some more people to roll on in. How is everyone doing? Let's look at the chat while we wait. Let's look at the chat. Yeah. The title makes no sense. The title of my video makes no sense. Sony pulling Spider-Man from MCU, Venom movie not connected to MCU, and more. Venom Live. That makes no sense? I did not know. Thank you for telling me. Jello Demon said he's doing good and the trailer was great, but it gave too much away. Interesting. It's very interesting that we got that issue with these trailers just giving away information in the movies. It's like, why am I watching the movie? I could just watch the trailer. What's up, Punisher? What's up, Crystal Diaz? I mean, really, like, yeah. Gonna wait just a little bit longer, then we gonna start talking about the things that I'm talking about with the pit pop pudding pop record. Maybe I can't make fun of that man, or I can make fun of that man. People won't get mad for me making fun of him. They just don't like him. So that's cool, guys. What's up with Facebook acting like Snapchat? What in the world? Like they showcasing my friends' stories, but I think it's called something else. It's not called a story. It's called like I don't know, but it ain't called a story. Techno Bacon, that was most definitely a Sony trailer, not a Marvel trailer. Well, it was uploaded on Marvel's YouTube channel, so I don't know. I think that the trailer was cut that way to let the general audience know that this is not a Spider-Man that they've seen before. That Tony Stark was very Tony Stark heavy, and I think it was Tony Stark heavy for a purpose, for a reason. Let me put this on Facebook. I'm live. It was cut like that for a reason because the general audience they don't know, man. The general audience, I'm telling you, they don't know like half of the stuff that we as like hardcore fans know. So yeah, what's up, Shocked? Stewart, what's going on? Okay. Let me put this on Twitter and then we can really get it started. This live stream ain't gonna be too long, y'all. I've been killing myself with all of my school. I ain't been stressed, but I've been feeling it. I've been doing a lot. It's part of the reason why videos are sparse. Like I said before, I am going to Russia, Mother Russia. And that's going to be interesting. I'm going to Russia for school. I'm a theater major, for you, all of you that did not know, and I'm going to where the modern form of acting was founded, the Moscow Art Theater. So that's gonna be cool. Okay, let's I'm live. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna start. Okay. So, starting with Amy Pascal. Her, what she said in the interview, it was like it was at WonderCon or some con, I don't know, some convention. But she said that, I'll pull up Twitter too. Let's go to Twitter. Gonna open it up because I'll showcase the person that, made me aware of this, because I did not know. I would not have known if this person hadn't have tweeted to me this information yesterday. This was before it blew up. It was like right when it was happening. Hold on, and I'll show you guys the tweet. Twitter been fire. People mad, people happy, people. It's funny that, like, good news. Like, we got a new trailer that was pretty cool. Then it had to be just like ruined. People were like, no, I can't be happy. I gotta be mad. Something has to happen. And something happened with the information that we got. Hold on, I'm looking for the tweet. Where the tweet at? Where's your tweet? Tweet. I think I retweeted it. I think I did. Maybe not. I thought I did. Ooh, I can't find it. But anyway, Amy Pascal had said something along the lines of, we'll pull it up on Comic Book Movie as well, because I want to read it to you. All right, so Amy Pascal had said in an interview when talking about everything. Oh, here we go. I got it. Yeah, we'll just do it like this thing. You see that? Now you can see everything. You can see, like, over here my OBS. I got the OBS going. Anyway, she had said the following. Can you guys hear it? I think you guys can hear it. Let me know if you guys can hear it. This is her.
When Kevin Feige
I think you guys can hear that.
John Watts' movie, we knew that he was the guy to direct this movie.
I'm pretty sure you can hear it.
Him that has panned out so brilliantly that I think everybody's going to see when they see this movie, because it's very different than our other Spider-Man films.
Very different.
It is completely
Can y'all hear that?
unique, and so much of that is due to the vision that he came in with. He's a really formidable filmmaker, and
she's praising Kevin Feige
that he wanted to do the film. One of the things that I think is so amazing about this experience is that you don't have studios deciding to work together to make a film very often.
Oh, no.
In fact, it may never happen again after we do the sequel.
Wait!
Because...
What'd she say? Hold on. Bring that back. Roll that back, DJ.
Sequel.
Wait a minute.
Film very often. In fact, it may never happen again after we do the sequel.
Hold on. I'm not going to listen to what else she said because I'm mad. What she mean? Maybe I should listen to what else she said. Let's roll it back and just listen to her full statement before I react, because that's what we as internet folks and fans do. Right.
After we do the sequel. Because Sony and Disney and Marvel all decided that the right thing to do was to allow Peter Parker and Spider-Man to be in the MCU and to work with the Marvel guys and have them produce this film. And I think that was a very rare thing for three companies to do, and a very brilliant thing for them to decide to do, because there are only so many stories that you can tell again and again and again about Spidey, and this is something that we would have never been able to do in any other way. So it was a very selfless thing that was very smart on the part of all the companies.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The quote was that it may never happen again after the sequel, because Marvel, Disney, and Sony came together and they worked out this deal. Now, people jumped to conclusions and said, she just basically said that after the sequels, they're pulling Spider-Man out of the MCU. Guys, she did not say that. The key word in the sentence was, it may never happen again, because these companies had to come together and work out a deal. That she's basically saying the deal has been set for the first Spider-Man film, Spider-Man Homecoming, the second Spider-Man film, Spider-Man Detention, whatever it is. And she didn't say nothing about it's never gonna happen. She said, like, y'all, we jump into conclusions. We jump into conclusions right now. In order for them to do this deal, there are certain negotiations that need to happen. As it stands right now, Marvel don't make no money whenever a Sony Spider-Man movie go out. And Sony don't make no movie whenever Spider-Man is featured in a Marvel movie. They don't make no money from that. So, of course, a deal needs to be reworked. Like, y'all, a deal needs to be reworked, because right now Sony ain't making no money. They're making money off of Spider-Man Homecoming, which is gonna be great. But they ain't make no money from Civil War. They ain't making no money from Avengers. They not making nothing. So a deal has to be reworked. So she said it may never happen again because they didn't work out no deal for the future after that. Y'all, come on, really? We got a trailer. In the video, she's praising Kevin Feige. She's praising Marvel. And then you think she's gonna say, but after Spider-Man Detention, Spider-Man Demerit, Spider-Man Summer Camp, Spider-Man Boy Scout, we're pulling them out. Guys, she didn't say that. What y'all talking about? They gotta rework the deal. They have to come to another conclusion. They have to figure out what is next. Because money needs to be made. They're talking about somebody's experiencing lag. Hold on. What's the lag? Hold on. Let me hear. Conclusions right now. Is y'all experiencing lag? Can y'all? Money needs to be made. They're talking about somebody's experiencing. I hear me. What's going on? What's happening? What kind of lag? What's going on here? What's going on? Can I fix it? Let me see. Lag, hold on. They're talking about. I don't hear any lag. I don't see. I'm good. What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about, man? What's going on? What kind of lag is happening? Is it like a delay? What is it? If it's a delay, then, I mean, hey, it's a delay. Okay, well, I mean, there's nothing I can really do about that. I mean, as long as you can hear me. Can you hear me? Every once in a while, it cuts in and out. Ooh, that's that OBS stuff right there. If it keeps doing it, I may have to reset, which would piss me off. I don't want to reset. He said it's better now. Okay, if it does it again, let me know. Then I'll just have to restart, which will be but I will do it if I need to. Anyway, she didn't say nothing about Spider-Man leaving the MCU after the sequel. She said that it may never happen again because they didn't work out no deal for after the sequel. But people jump to conclusions because they gotta be mad about something. People like being happy, but you can't be happy. But you're gonna be no. We gotta be mad about something. And that's what happened. Resistance Po Boy. Did you already talk about the trailer? I mean, the trailer was cool. I liked it. I thought it was cool. It showed a lot, but that's to be expected. Some people were calling it a Sony trailer. Yeah, I mean, yeah, people just want to hate Sony for whatever reason. And then wait a minute. Then we have the Venom movie news. People are like, wait a minute, it's not connected to the MCU? No. No. I wanted it to be connected to the MCU, but I knew it wasn't going to be. I mean, if you look at my past videos, like the video that I put out, my last one, the plot to the Venom movie, that was a new Spider-Man, a new all of that. And another thing, the I've been having various conversations with different people on Twitter and on YouTube. People are saying they're spreading this thing, this idea, this concept that Spider-Man won't be in the Venom movie. Got what? Who said Spider-Man wasn't gonna be in the Venom movie? Tom Holland, Spider-Man ain't gonna be in the Venom movie. Does that mean they're gonna cast another Spider-Man? Yes. But that doesn't mean we're gonna have to have an actual person that we see. Listen, the Venom film does not need to have Peter Parker in it. It's not going to have Peter Parker, and in my opinion, I don't think it needs it necessarily. It doesn't need him, and I don't think they're going to do it because it's unnecessary. But it can have Spider-Man, meaning you can have an actor play the voice of Spider-Man, a man in a costume. We don't need to see Peter Parker. We as the audience know that's Peter Parker. Venom knows it's Peter Parker, but we don't need to see Peter Parker. That's not necessary. So, what you do, you have an actor as the voice man, doing voiceovers for this Spider-Man. And the reason why they make this Venom movie is because, again, Sony does not make any money anytime Spider-Man is seen in a Marvel film. They make no money from that. They need to make money. They already got rid of the merchandising rights, which is the most profitable part of having the character of Spider-Man. That's the most profitable part. Spider-Man is the most sold toy, or Spider-Man is the most sold merchandise out of any other superheroes combined. So that is what makes the money. But they sold that to Disney. So then they got the cinematic rights, right? The cinematic rights. And there's still the idea of them having to make X amount of movies within a certain amount of years. And I'm not sure if the Spider-Man Homecoming film, them working with Marvel, necessarily meets that requirement. So they may still have to make other movies. So that the clause doesn't, say that they revert back to Marvel. But I think with Sony and Marvel doing a deal, I think that necessarily isn't an issue. But the idea is Sony wants to make money from their character, from their property. If they got a Spider-Man, they got Spider-Man in a whole bunch of other movies and they're making no money from it, then it's honestly, it's a waste of time. But if they have Spider-Man in these other movies, and that can be like commercials and advertising for their own stuff, then that's perfect. You have a Spider-Man Homecoming, then you have Spider-Man in the Avengers, then you have your own Venom movie with its own Spider-Man that's for the more adult crowd. I think that's really cool. And yes, it will confuse the audiences, but they don't care, because if the movie is good, it doesn't really matter. Fox showed us. These stories don't need to make sense. They just got to be good. Logan, guys, I already been through this. Logan takes place 6 years after Days of Future Past. After the end of Days of Future Past. And 6 years, all the mutants are gone. Like, Hugh Jackman, Logan just aged like horribly in 6 years. Like, and I'm not saying a lot can happen in 6 years. Like, a lot can't happen, but a lot happened in those 6 years, and so it doesn't necessarily matter. And if you have this rated R universe, I think that's gonna be cool. I'm actually excited for a rated R Spider-Man universe. I think that'd be really cool. And us seeing like Venom be Venom and it being kind of low budget, meaning so that it's more of a personal story. I think that's dope. Us seeing Silver Sable and Black Cat. I think that'd be cool. Flame of Uden. He says, Sony is full of idiots. Has Sony shown us they are capable of giving us films like Logan? Sony are full of idiots, yet they made a deal to put Spider-Man in the MCU without them making money from it. But they're idiots. All of a sudden, people have shifted. People hate Sony when they were the ones that did the deal to put Spider-Man in the MCU. But they're idiots. And everybody hates them. There's a disconnect amongst everyone right now. There's a huge that makes no sense, is what I'm saying. People this hate towards Sony also, it makes no sense. Then why back out now? Have you been listening to what I was saying? Flame of Uden? You weren't listening? You want me to re-say it again? I'll re-say it one more time. Amy Pascal never said they are backing out. She said this may never happen because the deal currently stands that it extends to Captain America Civil War, the next Avengers film, and then the Spider-Man film that comes out after that. She didn't say anything about the deal not being extended. She said this may never happen again because that is currently where the deal is. And Sony does not make any money from any movie Spider-Man appears in that is not their own. So they need to renegotiate a deal. Her being a businesswoman, her working with the company, she's not going to say, yeah, we're going to do this, that, and the third, this, that. We're going to just have it keep going, you know. I can't wait to see. Because, honestly, they're not making any money from Spider-Man being in the MCU whenever it's not their own movie. So they have to renegotiate. She's not going to bluff or not going to let Marvel know, oh, yeah, you got us, or you got us. No. She's a businesswoman. It's a business. Ain't gonna do that. Everybody jumping to conclusions, man. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody's been jumping to conclusions. Okay, but I think she could have worded it differently. No, she worded it. People are interpreting it differently. She said it may not never happen again because it's not definite that it's going to happen because they need to rework a deal. It may never happen again because the deal may not be, they honestly may not come up with another deal. Sony's not saying, okay, Spider-Man, we're going to give him to you for X amount of years and then pull him back. No, that's not what they're saying, man. But people are literally jumping to conclusions because people want to hate Sony. People think Sony is stupid when Sony were the ones that made this deal with Marvel to get Spider-Man in the universe. And guess what? This deal does not cost them anything. That's not a stupid deal. That's what the fans wanted. They did it to shut the fans up and to make money. And they're not making any money whenever Spider-Man appears in a film that is not created by them. So they got to renegotiate, man. They got to renegotiate. It's not about how she worded it. She worded it correctly. What would have been messed up is if she said, I can't wait to see what else happens further down the line. And then after 2019, when Spider-Man Homecoming 2, Spider-Man Detention comes out, and then we don't have any more Spider-Man after that. Then that's messed up. Because then people are going to be going back to her interview. Remember she said this? She did Resistance. You say that she said it won't happen again after the sequel. I would like for you to tweet me on Twitter that response, that comment. I would love to see that. I want you to send me that. People are making things up, but I mean, hey, maybe I'm wrong. You guys see a black screen right now. I know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she did see it. Maybe she did say that. And if she did, I would love for you guys to tell me. You guys are going to see everything I'm doing right now. How can I don't know how to do that. I'm trying to get it so that you guys can just see like my screen. I can't do it. Let's go back to the comments. Let's read what you guys are saying. But tweet me right now. I have my Twitter open. I want you to tweet me the article, the interview in which she said it will not happen after the sequel, because we just played it. I played it on the in the live stream. She didn't say that. She said it may never happen again. And she said it because, first of all, she not in the interview, she is praising Marvel. She called Kevin Feige a great filmmaker. There is a disconnect, guys. There is a disconnect. Like people are jumping to conclusions, and people are hearing what they want to hear. This is business right now, okay? She's not going to say, Marvel, you have us, because they want to make money at the end of the day. And now I'm going to go back to where I was before. Flame of Udon says, I don't think a Black Cat Sable movie could work without Spidey. It has never been said that Spider-Man would not appear in the Venom movie or the Silver Sable movie. That is not fact. That has not been stated. Never. It's been said that these movies will not connect to the MCU. So yes, they are going to have another Spider-Man in those films. Guys, we were calling this universe, this Sony universe, Sony's Spider-Man cinematic universe. How can it be a Spider-Man cinematic universe without Spider-Man? People are jumping to conclusions. People are hearing what they want to hear, reading what they want to read. It was never said that there will not be Spider-Man in this universe. Tom Holland will not be in that universe. And the reason why they are doing that is for money. Yes. They are doing it for money. And why are they doing it for money? Because every time Spider-Man appears in a film that is not their own, they make none. And they want to do their own thing with the character that they own. I don't know what else to say. He said, fine, I see what you're saying, but I still don't know how to feel about it. You don't have to feel about it. It's literally, they're just news articles right now. There is no trailer. There are no pictures. There is no cast list. There's nothing to feel about it. There's nothing. That's why the reaction from everybody has been hilarious to me, because it's like I assume how people felt toward me. No, because that was different. There was, with the Spider-Man PS4 thing, there's a trailer there. Like with this, there is nothing. There is literally nothing. And people have been angry. Okay, Resistance sent me a tweet. Let's look at the tweet. We're going to accept it. You just sent me the video that I played on the stream. Resistance, you sent me the video that I played on the stream. She did not say that. She said it was. She said that it may never happen. That's what we're talking about. She didn't say it will not happen after the sequel. She said it may never happen after the sequel. I'm gonna eat a muffin while I speak. We're gonna read some more comments. But would they still be able to use Venom and Black Cat in the MCU? Marvel and Sony have already conversed about their plans. Marvel knows what Sony's going to do. Sony knows what Marvel's going to do. Does that mean that there may not be an overlap of characters? Yes. Does that mean that it may be? Yes. It doesn't necessarily mean that Black Cat, Venom, and Silver Sable won't appear in the MCU. All that is certain right now is that the Spider-Man sequel, Spider-Man Detention or whatever, will not have Black Cat, Silver Sable, and Venom. And that may not. I'm sorry. Well, not will. They may not. Something else that's interesting to me is the how people have selective memory as well. We've been hearing Tom Holland and Kevin Feige and so many different people working on this project, John Watts, mention or compare this movie, this franchise, to Harry Potter. Meaning we get to see these characters grow up. You know where I'm going with this, right? So, why would you assume that there's only going to be 2 Spider-Man movies when they are comparing this franchise to Harry Potter? I'll wait. Again, people are jumping to conclusions. People are literally jumping like you're jumping rope here. Like we are like I gotta be mad about something. I'm mad. I'm so mad right now. I am livid. Taking Spider-Man out the MCU. That's what she said. She said it. I heard her. She said it. Like, guys, they did not say that the Spider-Man hall monitor is going to be the last Spider-Man movie. They did not say that. She said this may never happen again after the sequel because there is not a deal that goes after the sequel yet. Guys. The Venom movie will not be connected to the MCU. No, we knew that. I thought we did. But that doesn't mean that we won't have Spider-Man in it. We will have another Spider-Man. And that all of this, these films, these will be separate franchises. And that the MCU Spider-Man will be for the family. And the Sony Spider-Man is going to be for the adults. Yes. Okay. Carlos says, Tom's contract along with Sony Marvel contract will definitely be renewed. The Harry Potter franchise can't just be 2-3 movies. Exactly. I gotta say, Venom, not a fan of your sequel titles. You don't like Spider-Man Hall Monitor? Spider-Man Demerit? Spider-Man Detention? Spider-Man blew up the school? Yeah. Wouldn't it make more sense to first introduce Venom, Black Cat, and Sable in a Spider-Man film first before they get their spin-offs? Well, you already have... Talk about confusing. You have Spider-Man Homecoming, then you have Spider-Man blah, blah, blah. That has nothing to do with that. That's kind of confusing. I think it's better in terms of if you want to think about the audience to do Venom and then introduce those characters within that movie and then spin off of that movie with Black Cat, Silver Sable, and then have those characters in that movie, and then spin off of that movie, and then go Spider-Man. I don't know, Peter Parker. Call it some shit like that. I don't know. Let's read more comments. The general audience isn't going to know who Black Cat, Sable. Nobody will want to see it. Okay, so if you have Silver Sable and Black Cat introduced in the Venom movie that has Spider-Man in it, the audience will know who they are. That's the point of introducing them. Is the Venom movie part of the Amazing Spider-Man movie universe? In my opinion, I don't think so. I think they're going to start with Venom. It's going to be its own thing. Then they're going to have the characters within it. I think yeah. Didn't he have a 6-movie deal? Yes, he has. Tom Holland has a 6-movie deal. His contract has 6 movies. Spider-Man in Homecoming is a junior, I'm pretty sure. He's 15, so is that a sophomore? I think he's a sophomore. Venom, Sony is profiting off of Homecoming, exactly. This person, Flame of... No. There's no... Spider-Man school shooter. Are you... Come on now. Spider-Man, the death of Uncle Ben. Who would you want to be casted as either the voice or actor in the Sony Spider-Verse? I don't know, man. I'm not with that fan casting. Sony is so unpredictable. I don't trust them. What if they announce a Spider-Man Smurfs crossover tomorrow? That would be very hilarious and stupid. But that'd be hilarious. I've never seen the Smurfs, like, movie, but I know that I would see that one. I definitely would. I'd go in there, be like, I heard Spider-Man was in this movie. Go to the movie theater. One for Smurfs, Spider-Man, or Spider-Man in Smurfville, please. Okay. And the Spider-Man and the Venom movie in the rated R universe, of course, he'll be older. I would assume college. Yeah. Did you think the trailer gave away too much? I think it gave away quite a bit. Tom Holland in an interview said that we've only seen the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, I think like in terms of stunts and stuff, we've seen the tip of the iceberg, but like we saw some plot points, which could be a bad thing, but I mean, maybe not. Like, there's still a lot in the movie, like the story that we don't know about, so that's a good thing. But I honestly think people are just finding a reason to complain. That's what people like to do. People like to complain. As much as they act like they don't, people like to complain because people are never satisfied. And people don't... It's not that they don't want to be satisfied. It's just people... There is a sense of power subconsciously when you're not satisfied. When it's like, oh, I didn't succumb to that. Oh, I didn't like it. There's a sense of power. Why? That's why I don't like Spider-Man PS4. I said it before anybody else could. How do I feel about the Spider Tracer? My first time seeing that, I didn't know what that was. Like, I thought it was a bee. I'm like, oh, he about to get stung. Watch out. I've seen the spider fight a bee, like, in real life. That spider messed that bee up. Took a bite. And that bee died. Like, it bit it and injected its venom into it. And it was like, and then died. I was like, dang. Scary. Don't you think that Venom can handle a standalone movie? Spidey and Venom go hand in hand. The trailer itself was character driven. Don't think Tony will overshadow Parker though. Don't think. So you don't think. Well, I disagree. You can write a movie by anybody. Oh yeah, I went there. Spider-Man's gonna be in the movie. I'm assuming you weren't here earlier when I talked about it. They should get Tobey Maguire to play Spider-Man in the Venom movie. It's gonna be a no on me. No for me. Nah, I'm good. Why do people want to tie it to something? Let's stay on song. No, Sony is not taking Spider-Man from the MCU. No. If you just got here, no. People show you the Amy Pascal video, listen to what she said. And then think about the fact that there's a deal. We still have the high school scenes, Chakra and the Tinker. We don't know anything about them. Yep, the Tinker, he's not even officially confirmed for the movie. Did you like Spidey's homemade suit in the trailer? Yeah, I mean, it looked like something I could make, which is cool. I'm like, dang, I believe a kid made that. You know, Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man dude making this high-tech. Okay, it wasn't necessarily high-tech, but this good suit. I'm like, yo, how you make that? Wish I could make that. I mean, I know people that could make stuff like that, but I don't know if they're everyday person. Okay. Let's read your comment here. It's gonna scroll it up. Gonna scroll it up a little bit. Oh, it's not scrolling. You don't want. Okay. All right. Well, YouTube said we're not scrolling today for you. Do you like Michael Keaton as the Vulture? Sure. mean, ain't really much to say right now. He looks like a villain. I'll kill you. You mess with me, and I'll kill you and everybody you love. Tony Stark don't care about us. Like, I mean, he's a villain. We got to see the movie. It's not really much to say about it. The Vulture never really excited me. I wanted to see him on film, and I'm happy that we're gonna see him. But I'm not like excited, like, oh, I can't wait to see the Vulture. Like, that's not what I'm getting from it so far. I mean, Spidey, our friend Spidey, you know who I'm talking about. If you're a long-time viewer, you know who I'm talking about. He said that Michael Keaton is gonna fix the Marvel villain problem, which is cool. Tom Holland has talked about Michael Keaton and the Vulture, Adrian Toomes being Adrian Toomes, not Michael Keaton, but Adrian Toomes being a regular guy that becomes a supervillain. So I think that's cool. I look forward to seeing exactly how he becomes a supervillain and why he's a supervillain and whether or not he's like all the other Marvel villains and boring. So we'll see. It doesn't look like he'll be boring. Yeah. Let's go up a little bit. What do you think about the Miles Morales animated film? I don't. I don't think about it. It'll be something. I don't know. I saw the casting call for that before, like, it blew up. And I was like, I know what that is. I should audition, but I didn't. So, bump it. For some reason, I'm not as excited for Homecoming as I thought I would be. Not saying that it won't be a good film, though. Yeah, I'm not that excited. Maybe, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't have high expectations. I don't have low expectations. I just want to see the movie. Yeah. Marvel will figure out something to keep them in the MCU. They would just renegotiate a deal. To be honest, I hope this is just a rumor that's being blown out of proportion. Dang, I wish everybody could get here at the same time, because I don't want to keep talking about it. Long story short, Spider-Man is not going to be taken out of the MCU. I say to maybe I should type it up and put it on the screen. Hey, should I do that? We're going to type it up and put it on the screen. Okay, let's see if I can, actually. I don't know if I can. I've never tried this before. We're going to see. Spider-Man will, that's two N's, will not be taken out of the MCU. Listen to what Amy Pascal says in the interview. She says, may never happen again. Because, did I go over? Let's see. Because, what am I doing? The deal with SONY, Marvel, and Disney currently, let me make that all caps, currently covers up to the sequel to SM Homecoming. Period. There you go. I'm gonna select a font here, make it look nice. Make it look nice. Is this petty? Is this petty what I'm doing? No, I just want to keep repeating myself. How'd that look? No. Oh no, what? These people fooling! Oh, look at this. You can't even see that! Whatever, that's fine. Make it bigger. Oh, too big. You did it. Oh, shoot. There you go. Whatever. Can y'all read that? Can y'all read that? Man, you can read it. Tell me you can't read it. I can read it. And I ain't got my glasses on. Yeah. That'd be funny if y'all didn't even see what I was talking about the whole time. Do you think Harry and Gwen will be in the movie? It's possible Harry will be in the movie, but I don't know. Harry may be like a cameo, like Osborn. He's such a jackass or something. I don't know. Is his ability to outsmart his villains and save others in the process, his ability not to suit? I admit I overreacted, and I hope this blows over soon. That is exactly the reason why I knew yesterday like what happened, but I didn't make. I was gonna do a live stream yesterday, but I've been busy. I've been so busy, so I didn't. And yeah. Michael Keaton is a fantastic actor. I will be very angry if they waste him, but Marvel definitely has a problem with villains. Yes. Punisher asked me, "Do you hate Spider-Man PS4?" Yes, I can't stand that. Spider-Man PS4. Why? Why not Spider-Man PS3? Spider-Man PS2? Why gotta be PS4? Unbelievable. I hate it. I'm being sarcastic. No, I don't hate Spider-Man PS4. I just think there's nothing to be excited about right now because it looks like the Amazing Spider-Man. That is all. And I look forward to seeing more from Insomniac. That is all. Continue to read the comments. Oh, my goodness. Brick says, I'm actually kind of optimistic for the Venom movie after watching you talk about all of this. Thank you. Well, don't. Okay. So excited for the Morales animated film. Wish it was a Peter animated film, though. Sticking Miles in animation makes me feel like it won't be in the live action. And I want it to be live action eventually. Sony should make a Spider-Gwen movie with a 2D art style. Oh, what does 2D mean? Like two-dimensional art style? Like drawing. We're on the same page. Also, I feel the MCU doesn't capture the emotional feel that the Sam Raimi films captured so well. And I know for sure Spider-Man Homecoming won't have it. To be honest, I wish we had Spider-Man 4. You already saw the movie. Was it good? Did you like it? I haven't seen it yet because it's not out. But you said it's not going to capture the emotional feel. So you saw it. I'm sarcastic. I'm sorry. I'm done being a jack. But what was your opinion about this recent trailer for Spider-Man Homecoming? It was great. Just showed it showed plot points, which do this sort of you're like, oh, you're gonna show your plot point. Oh, okay. Let's keep it going. I want Sony to make a bunch of Spider-Verse movies with other Spider-Man, such as 2099 and Miles. Okay, that's what you want. You can get what you can want. Yes, you can. Female directed Spider-Gwen film would be wonderful. Shock said, a female directed Spider-Gwen. No, females can't direct nothing. You gotta have a man direct a woman. I'm playing, of course. If somebody gonna cut that and say that I'm like a sexist or something. Yeah, that could be interesting, actually. What if the Venom film took place in a universe in which it was Spider-Gwen? I tell you, I would be mad as hell. You gonna make a rated R Venom and then have Spider-Gwen be the main character? No, Spider-Man. But Spider-Gwen would be cool, actually. I want to see Spider-Gwen, something like. I don't want her to take the place of Miles Morales or Peter Parker or something like that, but it would be dope to have Spider-Gwen somewhere. If it was, we're already going to get on that Spider-Man TV show, which I'm supposed to talk about because I've been getting information about it, and it makes me feel a little bit better. But Spider-Gwen is pretty interesting to me. He's pretty interesting to me. What up, Miles Morales? I love when Tony Stark said about being nothing without the suit. Why have it? Okay. Spider-Man 2099 would be cool to see in live action. That would be cool to see in live action. Yes. Do I want a live action film about him? No. No. Spider-Gwen is not a bad character, but I don't think a movie is necessary. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of leaning. I'm like, yeah, I don't really need a movie. No, you don't really need a movie. No. Well, from all the rest of the MCU films, they just don't capture the bond with characters like we saw in Raimi. We saw a good character progression through the 3. Maybe Spider-Man didn't capture that, in my opinion. I agree. The Marvel films, though, I have a very... If you've been watching me for a while, you know how I am toward Marvel films. It's like yeah, go Marvel. Yeah, because you know how they are. They always got to make some stupid joke. It's like, oh, I'm going to kill you. We're going to shoot you in your brain. But first I'm going to have lunch. Because it has to be a joke to let you know that it's not that serious. Come on, kids. It's okay. It's like, dog, like, why you gotta mention lunch when you trying to rob somebody? Like, bro, this is a joke. This is a cartoon. So, like, that, you know, I have an issue with Marvel. So, no, I ain't no emotion. Care about that ish. Scroll it up. Watch it all fall out. What? I'm trying to read what y'all said. Trying to read everything. That world in her comics is the best part. Daredevil being the kingpin and all. Oh yeah, I know a little bit about Gwenpool. Gwenpool, that's another character. Spider-Gwen. I know a little bit about Spider-Woman. Her story. All this stuff is on my computer because I was eating that muffin. Can y'all hear that? Yeah, y'all can hear that. Yes, you can. That's weird. I'm sending this video to the Wall Street Journal, Venom. This is a live stream. I doubt they're gonna watch any of it, if not all of it. Get off. Go. What are you doing? The only spider people I'd like to see in film is Miles, Kane, or Ben. I don't like any of the clones. Do you like the Superior Spider-Man storyline? I don't not like it, but I don't like it. It's kind of stupid. Yeah. How many villains will be shoehorned this time around? You know what? Bobby. Can I call you Bob? Can I call you Robert? Are we on that level? Listen, Billy. Listen, Joe. People get my name wrong all the time, so I'm sorry. I'm done. You can have as many villains and characters in a film as you want, as long as they serve a purpose. Listen, stories do not have a limit. Art, creativity does not have a limit. There's not a scientific equation that says this is creative. This works. That's not what art is. You can have as many characters as you want. Okay? I'll get as close to the camera so you can know. I say that all the time. Do you think Sony will have Spider-Man in the Venom movie but not a main character? Yes, I said that. Spider-Man's going to be in it. Yes. Spider-Man Noir, rated R movie. Oh God, no. I don't like. There is very few movies that I like that take place in the past. I'll be 100% honest with you. Very few movies that aren't like. I can't say that because I redact that statement. I just don't want to see no Spider-Man in the past. Do it present. I'd much rather see The Last Hunt instead of Superior Spider-Man. Yeah, okay. It would be cool if Kraven the Hunter would be in the end credit scene to be the next villain for the sequel. Y'all, I'm going to bring this up in my live stream. And I'm going to make a video about it. There's an interview with Tom Holland. It's a live stream. I saw it today. Or yesterday. And he's talking to the guy from MTV News. And he early in the live stream mentions that Sony's in the room right now, and that's why they don't give him. They normally take your script before you leave, but he had kept his script, and they know that he talks too much or whatever. And he said that Sony is in the room, and he looks to where they are. So the question comes up about what villains would he like to see in the Spider-Man film down the line. And the interviewer brings up different characters. One of the characters he brings up is Craven. Tom is looking at the guy, and he goes, well, you know, Craven, and looks over at the Sony people. The Sony people told him to shut the F up. Don't you say nothing. And he goes, well, Craven to me is more like a cameo. I'll link it in the description. Matter of fact, hold on. Where did I think that was that tweeted to me? I think that was tweeted to me as well. If it was tweeted to me, I'll do my shout out. Let's see. I got a tweet earlier from Real Andrew Ped. He said, "Do you think the Venom movie will be a part of the Amazing Spider-Man universe?" No. Maybe I should just make it no. That way people don't think that I hate the. No. Okay. Let's scroll it down to see if it was tweeted, because I believe that was tweeted to me. I believe it was tweeted. Somebody tweeted something to me earlier, and it's no longer available. Is that it? It may not have been tweeted. Ooh. Oh, does anybody know what I'm talking about? See, now I'm going to mess myself up because I'm going to scroll all the way down past everybody's comment and stuff that I, wanted to read. Hold on. Snap. Does anybody... Okay. Shock, you saw it. Yeah, Shock saw it. And we did... Yup. And we had the Easter egg. Yes. And I was thinking that the whole time. I'm like, uh-oh. But, so yeah. Mega, you saw it. I saw that interview. It was funny. So yes. If I missed your question, can you retype it? Because I just scrolled all the way down. And yeah. In the future we will get darker stories. He said shocked. I had a live stream 3 weeks ago. And somebody said that they don't think that there will be rated R films in the MCU. And I said that I disagree. I think that later down the line, it is possible that they will begin exploring that. Do you have any thoughts on it? If I was on Google Hangouts, I would invite you to the chat, to the live stream, but I can't. What do you think? Because I think they're going to go down that route. They're going to dabble in the future. They already dabble with Netflix, and they get a whole bunch of success. So, will they dabble in the film realm? I actually think that the Marvel Studios is going to increase as well. It's going to get big. Even bigger than it already is. What do you think? Let's see. I bet either Craven or Mysterio will be the villain in Spider-Man Homecoming. I think both, actually. Shock says, I also do. The genre is evolving, and the MCU will eventually do it as well. They're using MCU Netflix as the equivalent to Marvel Max. Exactly. Shock, we on the same page? Brother? Yes. So, I think it's very, very interesting, the state of these comic book movies. Somebody had said to me that the I just got a weird text message. I apologize for that. Somebody has said to me that they have an issue with the Venom movie because it is right now classified as sci-fi / horror, and it's not a comic book movie. And it was interesting to me that that was an issue. Does anybody else have that same sentiment, that they feel as if a comic book film should feel like a comic book film, and that it shouldn't be a film that tells a story with comic book characters within it? Anybody have that thought? Just remember, we have the Marvel Illuminati on deck to be used, man. Disney is afraid of rated R movies, though. Disney was not afraid with Pulp Fiction and their whole film division that made rated R films. So, again, what are you talking about? Hey, what if that was a meme? What are you talking about? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. If you do it, make sure you keep the Venom. Make sure you keep the Venom 2 million. Maybe I probably have to get rid of this though. Okay, it'd have to be like hold on, like a. What are you talking about? Like something like that. Don't do that. That does not look good. Anyway, shocked. I don't know. Those fanboys are unfortunate. Let's read. I also want to see Spidey and Daredevil together, but it's very unlikely. If Vulture was in his unitard with the bald... if Vulture was in his uniform with the bald ass head and wings in this movie, I would die. I mean, he do got a bald head, basically. That man... that man do gotta be old. Comic book movies have and will continue to use different genres to frame their narratives. Exactly. No, I wish Marvel movies didn't feel so much like comic book movies. The best comic book movies don't feel like comic book movies. For example, The Dark Knight, Iron Man, Logan. Exactly. What up, Yellow? Light in... No, I'm playing. What up, Yellow? Exactly. You have there should be a film first, and the comic book aspect would be the characters, but they should be going through situations that we as an audience can relate with, or we as an audience can understand. It doesn't have to be this, I'm a superhero. You know, that's why I kind of like DC. That's why I really gravitate toward the tone, at least, of DC, because they've tried to go the route of, this is an issue that we're trying to deal with, and it's just sometimes their stories don't make sense. But I've always been more interested when, especially like with Man of Steel, the Man of Steel trailer, I was like so excited to see that movie. Batman v Superman, I was so excited to see that, like, because the route that they can go, to me, is a lot more interesting than this same formula that Marvel always trots. You know, it's just that DC, they either work or they don't. To me, I don't think DC is as bad as people think it is, because I honestly think people kind of like to go on the bandwagon and kind of they just want to hate something. Like I said earlier, with the whole Sony is taking back Spider-Man, I hate them, they're so stupid. Like, you know, they want to be mad at something. When, you know, she never said that. She didn't say. Look, read up there. If you're new, read up there. That answers it, okay? But, like, she never said that. But that people need to be mad about something. There needs to be a reason to be mad. So I think the same thing kind of applies with you know, DC. So, yeah. Venom, do you think Marvel will take the rights from Sony after 2019? Amy Pascal has problems. Like, this is like Sony trying meat taking from the lion. I don't know what you said. For those watching, and this isn't live for you, I'll show you what Yellow just tried to say, because I don't understand it. I'm confused. But I'll still show you. Hold on. We're gonna do it this way. Because let me get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, go away. We're gonna do it this way. Okay, I don't know what you just said. I can't zoom in. I can't zoom. It's not working. But I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're saying right here. Oh, it went in. Oh, okay. All right. We're gonna move it over a little bit. Oh, yeah. I don't know what you said, Yellow. What are you saying? I have no idea. Right here. I don't know. But okay, we're gonna bring back OBS and we're gonna go back to me. But I'm gonna zoom it out. Hold on. I'm gonna say but one more time, just making you aware. But if you read the top of my head, or the stuff on the top of my head, you will see that Amy Pascal, Sony, is not taking Spider-Man from the MCU. That's the point. Glad to have you with us, even though you're late to the party. DC could go rated R, and no one would be surprised. If NC went rated R, people lose their minds. Yeah, no, they wouldn't. People would be like, that's cool. Because it would be cool. The only DCU movie I outright hated was Suicide Squad. The movie was a hot mess. Yeah, you know. Think I'm in the small minority that loves the MCU and DCEU. See, I would be with you, but I don't love the MCU. You know, I love the idea of the MCU. I love that it's happening, but not all of their films are like, oh my god. Like, a lot of them piss me off. And I've talked about that. Yeah, man. Yeah. Man of Steel at least had neat visuals, but damn, Suicide Squad was god awful. It was something else. Check your DMs. Alright, I'm gonna check it, nigga. Hold on. Vulture looks like a pedo who wants to play with Peter Parker with that Patrick Stewart face. Do you think Sucker Punch can make a good Spider-Man game? Sure. I don't know. Sure. What would Marvel take it too far with the movies being rated R, though? What does that mean, take it too far? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know. Yeah, Patrick Stewart face. That's what he said. That's what the comment said. He said Patrick Stewart face. I mean, you got Patrick Stewart face, and apparently Patrick Stewart's face. It says fade. Oh, I just can't read. Listen, I'm sorry. I can't hear you without my glasses. Oh, he said with the Patrick Stewart fade. Laugh at me. That was stupid. My bad. Give me the suit back. I was trying to be a hero like you. With great power comes great responsibility. Triggered. This is what you sent me. Give me the suit back. I was trying to be a hero like you. With great power comes great responsibility. Oh. Triggered. That was funny. I laughed. Spidey is in the building. What's up, Spidey? So you see the Vulture dying? No. More than likely won't die. He might. I don't know. He probably not. He probably gonna lock him up. Have you heard of the Spidey Squad? Are you talking about on YouTube? You talking about on YouTube? You talking about the YouTube tip? You talking about the YouTube? But yeah, Spider-Man detention, Spider-Man hall monitor, Spider-Man demerit, Spider-Man get to class, Spider-Man you're late, Spider-Man, all of that. I think would definitely be of a different tone than this one, because Spider-Man would be older. Yeah. Marvel's not going to make a rated R movie. Kids like to see these movies. That is your opinion. Shock says, Venom, any opinions on the colorful directors we have on deck for the MCU onward? I don't know the number. I assume you mean direct, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Are you talking about like the people of color? Like, I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying? You can see Vulture get pulled into the airplane turbine at the end of the trailer. Venom, this is my problem, Spider-Man. It's the story. Even if without Uncle Ben, they're telling the same Peter being busy, Peter trying to be a hero. But that's Spider-Man. Like that is him. Spider-Man is Peter is busy. He's trying to live his life, but Spider-Man keeps invading in it. Like that's Spider-Man's story. And things happen within that. Spider-Man affects Peter Parker, and Peter Parker affects Spider-Man, and then you end up with this whole tied up web, you know. Mega says you can see the Vulture get pulled into the airplane turbine at the end of the trailer. Vulture is definitely not there when he's steering it. He's definitely not there. Ooh. I agree, Michael. It would not benefit Disney at all to make it rated R. Well, I disagree. I think that with it being rated R, that would kind of pull a new crowd, actually. Like, it's like, wait a minute. Rated R. Blade? Rated R. Moon Knight? Rated R? Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on here. I thought people were going to say, but it's the MCU. The universe's tone isn't like that because the universe has a singular tone. Everybody in the world today has the same exact life. Wrong. Are you going to try the new Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale game? I'm missing the Schmoes No show because of you, but I enjoy your live streams though, so it's okay. Aw, shucks. Schmoes No, I love them. But I don't know them. I love the YouTube. But the Guardians Telltale, I don't know. It's gonna be goofy. It's gonna be like Borderlands, Tales of Borderlands. I didn't play that. I don't know the directors that they lined up. Kids can see rated R movies too if their parents are cool. Venom, how would you feel if Homecoming sequel was actually called Spider-Man Detention? I'd be like, what? Like, I just feel like, okay. We actually do have the name for that movie, and I'll pull it up in a moment. What if Tyler the Creator was playing as Miles, and he got to put in his interpretation? That'd be something else. Ryan Coogler. Oh! I didn't know that. Ryan Coogler, that's Black Panther. Right? I mean, I think it's good. I think it's cool. I think it's going to be really cool. I don't see the excitement for this film. But people are acting. I don't know what you're talking about, Yellow. But yeah, I think it's really cool the amount of directors, the different directors. Yeah, I think it's cool. I look forward to seeing where the MCU is going to go, because their formula pisses me off, which I've said numerous times. Doctor Strange was pretty much the thing that made me go, yeah, y'all really getting to me. Y'all really getting to me now. DC, please do something. A scene looks in the slightest. It's cool we're getting a lot of info on Spider-Man Homecoming, but what is going on with Spider-Man PS4 game? They literally showed nothing since Sony event in September. That's right. That's right. The people are excited. Okay. Reasons they're oh, we got Spidey up in here. He about to give us some knowledge. Here you go. Reasons they are playing mix and match with characters and making drastic changes is because of Sony Pictures. You're talking about the reasons why they're making the changes with the MCU? You're not talking about the MCU. I'm gonna pull up the chat on my phone because I think it'll be a little bit easier for me on there. All right. Okay, we're gonna reset that because that's not working on the phone. Speaking of phones, y'all see that Galaxy S8? Man, I'm about to go back. I'm tired of this LG stuff. Unless LG wants to pay me, then I'm not tired at all. I'm wide awake, LG. Let's look. So we got Spidey says, although Kevin stated that Marvel Studios have full creative control, they still need permission from Sony on what characters they can use in their film. So that creative control aspect is not exactly true. Do I think Insomniac will make a bad Spider-Man game? I don't know. I mean, right now it just looks like they made Spider-Man 2. Hence the Miles Morales gank, Ned Leeds mix and match. So Spidey, you may answer this like in a later comment because I'm way up right now. That was Sony's decision to do the gank Ned Leeds. That wasn't Marvel. Sony paused. Shock says Sony paused marketing for other titles to give Horizon Zero Dawn time to shine. Hence, we haven't seen anything God of War reboot. Okay, talking about Spider-Man PS4. So then Spidey says, I tried to warn everyone that major drastic changes were coming for Spider-Man Homecoming, and it's not over yet. It's not Marvel's fault either because it's not like they can do whatever they want. Ooh, it's not Marvel's fault because they can't, because they still got to listen to big mother Sony. Yes, they do. Sony owns it. Shock says we have so many big events around the corner. Why go straight to internet release rather than E3 or SDCC? But will that Spider-Man game come out this year though? But will it come out this year though? I don't know. Venom, why do you like little kids in spandex? What are you talking about, man? Some people want to watch the world burn, Mr. Wayne. That was an awful Michael Caine. I've done a better Michael Caine, not live, streaming, whatever. What do you think will make the best Spider-Man game ever? I actually have a video about that called "The Best or the Perfect Spider-Man Game." You can look it up and you can see what I think. They got upset, and those spreading rumors of a 2018 release quickly shot them down. I mean, I thought 2017, but it may not happen. But it may happen. But it may not. But it may. Has there been an official word on like there being a Marvel video game universe? Like people have been talking about it, but people on like YouTube, not like actual reputable articles and stuff like that. So is that even official? And like people are saying that the Spider-Man game is the Kickstarter of it, and like the Avengers project is a part of it. Like that's what I thought. Thank Flame. Flame said the Marvel game universe is still unconfirmed. That's what I thought. Thank you. Like I thought people acting like I'm crazy. I'm crazy. No. Sony should give rights to Marvel. Seriously, I'm done. I want to see a tone without the Sony tone. It doesn't feel like an MCU film. Because you already saw it. Yellow. You already saw it. There's no universe. They're all doing their own thing, not tied continuity as people want. I see it as better. I think it's better as well. You don't need to tie no video games like together. I mean, that'd be dope. I've made videos about that before. But I don't think it's necessary. Like, you can have your own... you can have a franchise, but... it's not necessary. Like, do a Superman game and it can have the same style as the Arkham, like at least look, and it can mention things from the previous game, but it don't necessarily need to be, you know, MVU. You guys remember name pending? He's calling me. I just answered and I put it on speaker. Hey, name pending. I'm live streaming right now and I have you on speaker.
Oh, you are. Hold on, real quick. I was calling to tell you something. I don't think you got my text.
I did. I read your text while I was live streaming and it shocked me.
Yeah, I just met a porn star. It was cool. I even saw side boob.
It's great.
Yeah.
You get her number?
Huh? No. I didn't get no number.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with that. Don't mess with that.
Yeah. But I mean, she was a cool girl though. She was cool. I'll send you a picture.
You have a picture of her?
I have a picture of her taking. I have a picture of her taking a picture with me, and I have a picture of her showing side boob.
Okay.
Yeah, she was on the show.
Oh, she was on Double Toasted. Shout out to Double Toasted. I love Double Toasted. It's my brother James, name pending. It's his birthday weekend, kind of. Well, he's his birthday weekend celebration. Birthday week celebration. 2 weeks of celebration for his birthday. So.
Birthday vacation.
Yes. And yeah, right now I'm live streaming. So.
Okay. Well, I did not mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine. I mean, I answered it and I put it on speaker.
But yeah, I just met Mia Khalifa. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
Hello, person in the background. Hello, everybody on YouTube.
But yeah, so I'll talk to you later.
All
right, brother.
All right. See ya.
Yeah, it's his birthday celebration, so he's meeting porn stars for his birthday. That's good. Let's go back up. Because I missed some stuff. Guys. I missed it. We're gonna go up a little bit. I think if Venom was done right in the MCU, he would be a different kind of villain. So much so that Marvel would take advantage of that. I think if Venom was done in the MCU, he would definitely be Venom from the PlayStation 1 Spider-Man game, which would be cool. And I kind of want that kind of Venom anyway, but I want to be menacing. They're focusing on strong stories rather than the usual continuity stuff, which is great. That's what they need with the Spider-Man games and the Marvel game universe, or Marvel games in general. Spidey is saying, basically what Marvel did was that they reinvented the Spider-Man characters and lore, and as long as they do it differently than the past films, then it's fine. It's Ultimate Spider-Man in a sense. Yep. I'm getting sick of the generic. Yeah. Yellow said, how should Osborn be in the MCU? He should be the villain for everybody. He should put together his own team and go against the Avengers team. A supervillain team versus superhero team. That's what they need to do. And he said Osborn should be African American. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, my. Oh, Lord. If they did that. People are going to have a fit. Oh, my God. Michael Mando, who is he playing? Who is Michael Mando playing? Is he playing Cletus Cassidy? I'll leave that there. We're gonna scroll it down. Scroll it down. Spidey says, it's like they are taking the Spider-Man characters and villains and slapping it onto a film without staying true to their original source material. That's exactly what they're doing. Venom, how realistic will this Spider-Man be? Will we see a kid going through puberty? And Spidey, I think they're staying true to the source material, but there's so much mixing and mashing that they almost have to do. It's familiar, but different. Sony says Marvel wants to buy out Spider-Man, but Sony is being too confident now. The price they want is more than what Spider-Man is worth. MCU Venom could be a bit like, why do you call... I'm sorry. Brick said MCU Venom could be a bit like Venom from the Spectacular Spider-Man. I was about to start reading something else. Yeah. Punisher said, why do you call your channel Venom 2 Million? Because I like Venom and the number 2 million. That's pretty much it. I created the channel in like 5th grade. Funny enough, Sony is beyond out of touch. The spin-off universe just shows how. Let's go down. This person said Eddie Murphy as Osborn. Denzel Washington as Norman Osborn. People would have a fit. You also can't buy something if the other studio is not willing to sell, and they have been trying to get the rights since 2010. They go as far to say people love Spidey so much they'll watch anything loosely connected to the lore. Now, this is very vital information that I covered in my recent video. I think I saw your recent video. I think I saw it, Spidey. Hold on. Desi Reeds asked, you're in college now, right? I've been in college this is my 2nd year. Next year will be my 3rd. The year after that will be my 4th. The year after that, I'll be gone. I'll be out of college. And I'll be in the real world, doing real things. Being a big boy. What? Humongous. You just sexually assaulted me! Humongous has said, I could see Venom in the MCU being like he was in 2000 game, since they like to make serious characters crack jokes and be sarcastic. Yes. I'm reversing judgment for the Sony films, but I'm bummed that the chances of Eddie Brock in the MCU are way lower. Yeah. Spidey says, everyone that wants Spidey in the MCU better hope and pray that the film is successful. Yep. We were talking about that earlier. Talking about it. If the money is made, then they will renegotiate. If the money is not, Sony ain't making no money every time Spider-Man is in the MCU movie. So they, but damn sure ain't gonna keep making money with, no. I know for a fact that Homecoming will be financially successful. Yes. Web of Shadows as a movie. I don't know. How many Venom hosts has there been? I don't know. This is 6, 4, 5. I don't know. Eddie. Well, Venom. We talking about Venom. Eddie, Flash, Matt Gargan. That's just 3, though. Are there more? I think there are more. There's a lot. How would you feel if Miles Morales' animated movie started a Marvel animated universe? We don't need all them universes. We don't need all that. That's too much. People start going crazy with the universes. Even though Tom is contracted, Spidey says, even though Tom is contracted for one more film, it don't mean anything. Because then it would be pointless to do a 3rd film. If they can't use Marvel characters and it's a Marvel Studios film. What's the best version of Venom in your opinion from comics to TV shows? Ooh. I like the Renew Your Vows Venom because it was funny. I like Venom from the PS1. Todd McFarlane Venom. Venom is cool, How about a J. Jonah Jameson solo film? No thanks. No thanks. There's a rumor going around that I would take with a grain of salt that they are trying to mend things with Andrew Garfield for a return. Yeah, I've heard that as well. Probably not going to happen. Happened with a D. What? Probably not going to happen. Probably not. No. I don't think Andrew is going to step back in Yeah. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. And I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, I don't think that's necessary. We're going to start winding down the live stream because we've been going for an hour and 29 minutes. And I'm getting a little tired. I've had a busy day. I think I got to play some video games. Probably going to play the Telltale Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 3. Venom, there is a rumor that Tobey Maguire is in Spider-Man Homecoming playing a secret character. Playing J. Jonah Jameson. Playing Norman Osborn. Who's he playing? I don't believe it. Don't believe it. Reverse Steve Jobs. We need a solo Uncle Ben movie. I just saw your profile picture, Reverse Steve Jobs. And you do know I'm black, right? And I'm in college. You offend me. And I should ban your ass. But I ain't. I would say give it to Dylan O'Brien, who has a massive following, and now that Teen Wolf is done, he can play his dream role. But no, is Dylan O'Brien alright? Because didn't he get into that accident and almost die and stuff? Hey, Venom to me, do you think the new Spidey show will start a new Marvel animated universe? I answered that earlier. Probably not. Steve Jobs, you're black too. Sit in. What are you doing? Why? I'm offended. J.K. Simmons is JJJ versus Gary Oldman as Commissioner Gordon in a press debate. Okay. LOL, I changed Wikipedia to the Spider-Man Homecoming thing with Toby. Dang, Ozzy. You did it. Ozzy did it. We have the person that did it. He did it. Ozzy did it. The person's going to come after you now. They're going to come after you. You're going down, sir. You're going down. So we're going to start ramping it down. If you just joined us, watch from the beginning of the stream, because the beginning is when I really, lay things out. I really just lay it out. Am I going to make a video about it? I might make a video. I'm just kind of tired. Got a lot of stuff going on. Spidey says, the only reason why Amy and Matt are thinking of reaching out to Andrew is because they fear the backlash they would get for recasting another Spider-Man, being that he loves that character so much. I think they would have to offer him a good amount of money. And I think that they don't need to show Peter Parker's face. Just have Spider-Man. And then the question is, who would voice him? I don't think it's that necessary to, announce who that person is. Of course it would be in the cast list, but it's not that important to announce it. So yeah. But they would more than likely. But I know if I was in charge, I definitely wouldn't say let's announce it. I forgot about the Ice Cube JJ rumor. That would be something else. Ice Cube as J. Jonah Jameson. People would have a fit. I strongly believe the Venom spinoff will be in the MCU, even though they're confirmed it's not. I just have that strong feeling. Yeah, probably. No, that happened. How would you feel if you met Stan Lee in real life, Alfred? That'd be so awesome. Amazing Spider-Man. Spidey says Sony Pictures is aware that having a universe where Spider-Man is non-existent will bomb at the box office. Exactly. Exactly. Besides any Spidey characters, who is your favorite super character? I'm assuming superhero besides Spider-Man. I have an interest in Moon Knight. I have an interest in Superman. I don't have another favorite. That's a difficult question. I don't have another favorite. I have an interest in those two characters though. Yeah. I'd be shocked if they actually go the Catwoman route. You can't have Venom without Spidey. Exactly. They're gonna have Spider-Man in there. They're definitely gonna have Spider-Man in there. Definitely. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they have Spidey in there? They need to have him. Why wouldn't they? But guys, I want to thank everybody for joining me on the stream. Thank you all for being here with me. We had a great time. It was great. Okay, well, last question. How far of a fatherly figure do you think Tony will be? He will be a good fatherly figure. It'll be to the point where he's like, oh, I don't know about this being a father thing. I don't want to be a father, but I kind of am a father, but I don't want to be a father, but I love Spider-Man like he's my kid, but yeah, so I think it'll be kind of far, but I think Peter may distance himself from Tony by the end of the movie. And yeah, so I want to thank everybody for watching. If you're new to my channel, subscribe and hit the like button if you like it. Share this stream with your friends if you want to. And we will continue this conversation on a later date. Spidey has sent one thing, and I am going to answer this before I go. Spidey said, so Venom, are you more excited for the Marvel version of Spider-Man that's being targeted toward kids and young teens, or the adult version of the Venom spinoff universe? I am more excited. Let's get close to the camera for this one. I am more excited for the idea of there being a Spider-Man that can mingle with other characters. I am more interested in the idea of there being a Spider-Man story that is adult and is aimed at adults. Meaning you can have blood, you can have violence like of that caliber, you can have cursing, you can have it's more realistic to a degree, because there are people that don't curse. I know people that don't curse, but the world is not PG-13, and I think that's interesting to deal with these kind of characters in that world. It's not PG-13. I think that's interesting. So I'm more excited about the idea of Spider-Man being able to interact with other characters, but I'm more interested in there being a Spider-Man that can, in the Venom spinoff that's rated R. So to answer your question the way it is, I guess I'm more excited about it being for teens. But I'm not. I would much rather it be like blood and violence and stuff. That's what I love. I would love for us to have a violent, like Spider-Man, who he is. Like, you know, he doesn't curse all the time, but he's a person. But him living in this world that has violence and all that, and us seeing the actual stakes and ramifications, like, I think that'd be dope. I think that could be real dope. And I'm gonna end my live stream on that question. Thanks, Spidey. Thanks everybody for joining me. If you're new, subscribe, like button, share the video around with all of your friends. More videos coming soon. Thank you all for watching. Have a good one, guys. Venom 2 Million saying peace. Peace, guys. Peace.